Hey everyone, I'm going to preface this video by apologizing if it gets a little shaky or hard to watch. You could just listen at that point. I'm on very high doses of prednisone right now, and it really amps up my tremor. So it is what it is, but I'll try to, hold it as steady as possible. And then once I start showing you things, it might get worse. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But my Envision came. I'm so excited. And what I said this morning in my post that I was going to share with you was that I found out it's going to take way longer than I thought to get the lenses tinted and cut and all of that measured. But that is just for one of these pair. I did it within a promotion time, so I got an extra frame, and one of them is made for blind people that don't need the lenses, and then one of them I'm getting lenses cut to go into. So I'm hoping to be able to wear the one without the lenses over top of these, since I already have these, even though I am getting a new prescription, or wear them over the new ones when I get them. Well, actually, no, I'll be getting the lenses cut for these other frames, but so at any rate, I can, still see some out of these. So I will show you all the things. So it came in this really cool box, and I did take photos to post as well later, but this is the symbol for Envision, the company, and so that's on both sides. And then I don't know if you can tell, but this is one of those boxes that like lifts up like that. And so there's actually text in there. I do appreciate the bold font. However, that's really not big enough. They should have made it bigger. I do appreciate the contrast as well, and there is a QR code. But this was very exciting that the guide that it comes with, I don't know if you can see that, but there is Braille punched at the top. It's not just a different color, it is raised. So that's pretty impressive to me. And this is one of the frames that you can get, and she has it with dark in there. If you haven't been following, I am getting plum tint because that combats fluorescent lights and migraines. Inside there is another little rundown, but Phil took a look at that for me because, again, that's not large for me. It's probably large for some of you that are sighted, but it's not really that big. There is a little tiny picture as well, and then on the back it has another QR code, so I scanned that to get started pairing them. However, I had to charge the frame with the computer, and we've had it sitting here for a little bit since I got home, and you were supposed to be able to hold down a button to power it on. Sorry, my eyes are doing weird things since I have the lid on now. So we have had it charging, but it actually won't pair with my device right now. So I'm just going to show you all the things that came with it and what they look like on. And then another time I will come on and do more of a demo. I am signing up for training on the device early this upcoming week. I wanted to wait to schedule it until I knew I had the glasses in my hand because, Murphy's Law, right? Hey, who's on? I see somebody's watching, so please interact. So because I got two quote-unquote frames, now it may not be what you consider a frame, they came with two hard cases, and it's actually a really nice case. It says Smith on it, on this one, because this is the premium frame, the second one that I'm putting the lenses into. And then this one, actually I'm not sure what it says. I could see it on the picture. Does it just say Envision? Yeah, it has the symbol and it says Envision. This case is actually really nice. It has a zip mesh section at the top, and it came with the charging cable in there. And then it came with, sorry, I'm having all this drainage that my throat is starting to hurt and it's getting all scratchy, but it came with, I'm guessing this is a sticker of the Envision symbol. Really nice contrast, black background, white on top. That's something I was really impressed with. The second that I opened the app, it had dark background already. It picked up my settings. And the font is bigger in the app. It came with like a glasses cleaning cloth. It does say Envision, but not in Braille, just like scratchy letters a little bit. And then the corners have the polka dots that some of them are clearer than others. And those are just on the corners. And then, oh, and the one case has like a little ribbon thing out the side, which is nice for carrying. And in the Smith Optics case, it doesn't have that mesh thing at the top for the charger, but it does come with like this soft case. And I said to Phil, like, I would never carry it around in this, but I would probably put it in this and then put it in the hard case. This I think is like a decal that says Smith. I don't know what they think I would put that on. Maybe the bottom of the case, but I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to keep that frame or send it back for the one that I was actually supposed to get. The Smith little thing of instructions or warranty or whatever this is, massive fail. Besides the Smith part, the rest of it is unreadable. I mean, and not just to me. I mean, I even showed it to Phil and he couldn't read it. Look how small that is. Like, that's even smaller than ant language. I mean, let's be real. You can barely even tell that that's words. Not cool. So I guess I will show you these first. When we were looking at the shape online for the Smith Optics one, it was like I could tell there was something else here. Like it seemed like it was built up right into this area. And Phil said, I think it's just how it's laying. You're looking at it sideways or something. And I kind of just went with it, but I still didn't. I thought there was something else there. Well, let me show you how they actually, it's because when you have to fold out the side to be able to fold this part out, but I knew that they were going to have like the little things that I call horse blinders, like on the side right here, which I really appreciate. Now this frame does not have the computer on it right now. The computer is the arm of the other set, the glass-free ones, but it's removable. So one of these arms will come off and we would put the computer onto it. Now this is why it looked weird, because you're going to flip that back to the side on both sides. And for a minute I will take off my glasses, but just remember that there's no lenses in here, so I won't be able to. Okay, I don't know if you guys just heard that, but my glasses just spoke in German. I don't speak German. And because of my sinus problems, it has been really swollen up here, and then my glasses dug in. That really hurts. And I can't not wear my glasses, you know what I mean? And the pair ones, because they're plastic, and the nose pads aren't really pads, and you really can't adjust that. So I just sort of have to deal with it. But here's what these look like on. Now, these are not the ones I picked. I picked ones that were tortoise shell, and they're much smaller. They're closer to the shape that I had before I got pear. But I did say that I would try these out. So this on the side is like those blinders that I just flipped over. And I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get the tint put in there, but I didn't realize that it has that like metal with the little holes cut into it. So I'm not sure, you know, how much light that's going to let in. We'll have to play around with that But right now I'm not feeling like assaulted by the light, so hopefully it blocks the sun as well. That's just wild that those go like that. They are really lightweight. Now, granted, they have like a plastic in there right now. They don't have the glass. I don't know. They're not really my style. But I do like that they are bigger here, like how my other ones are. I was a little bit worried about getting adjusted to having small ones again. What do you think? Do you like this one? I mean, I said to the guy that I was talking to about getting these, like, absolutely, the technology is paramount. I care much more about having the technology. However, if there are what he considers vanity options, then I want to be able to pick what my frames look like, right? So at this point, there are only a few to pick from, but hopefully as things keep improving, that they will have other ones. Hey, Mishi. So yeah, I'm going to take these back off. They are comfortable. And see if you can see it a little bit better. There, yeah. So it might be sort of like how the way that some restaurants and cafes are going, where they have the light blocked, but there's like little parts where the light can still shine through. It's just not blinding. Oh, look at the inside. Hang on. Not sure what that is or why, but can you, oh, there. Can you see that there's like those little, I don't know, I don't want to say grommets. It's like the part that would go in the middle of a grommet. I don't know. I don't know what that's for, but I'm sure I will learn. And so again, when I go to fold these back down to put them in the case, I have to flip that side part down before I can flip the arm. And then they just go back in there. Wait, I really need my other ones back on. There we go. So I think I showed you. Oh, I put those in the wrong case. Now, here's the one with the computer, and it may or may not talk. I thought it had turned itself back off, but, you know, it was just speaking German a minute ago, so we'll see. Did you hear that? I have no idea why it's speaking German, but it definitely just said Alvita saying. So. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I also, with the promotion, got like a power bank. It came with these stickers on them. I don't know. It sounded like a guy at that time. How do you pronounce this word? A-L-L-Y. All I understood was Envision glasses on that one. And then it does have the little magnety thing on the back. And there's a place for a C cable to charge it. All right. I don't know. I think it's just telling me the website and multiple different. So, so there's that little piece right there. This black part is the computer. And it comes off, but it does act as one of the arms of the glasses on this pair. If you can, I don't know, but that was Italian. So as you can see, it has the nose pads, but just, that was Asian of some sort. But it really just has the thin wire for the other. I think it's just telling me to go to the website to pair it, but has a real thin metal arm on the other side, and this unclips. Sorry, I'm not trying to assault you with all these other languages, but there is that light up here, and hang on, let me see if I thought up here was where the camera was, but maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I've had very limited training on this so far. I'll be working on it. a little background, they're very popular in Holland and in England. And that, it sort of looks like a magnifier thingy, but that's not what I'm gonna... I don't know. That may have been Dutch. I really don't know. But there's a button back here to turn it. Let's try to turn her off. Hang on. There we go. Sorry, that was distracting. So I tried to put this on a couple different ways, and really it kind of works better if I put it like under these glasses because of the nose thingies. So when I tried to put them over, it was real weird. But it's not so bad on the side like the guy said it was going to be. And certainly, you know, even just to use them for the month or whatever until I can get the lenses. If I decide to send the black ones back to get the tortoiseshell, then I have to wait to take those in to the eye doctor to get them measured, to get the lenses cut for it. So I don't know. I will seriously be considering that. Or not doing that. I don't know. We'll see. But it's not, he said it was going to be clunky, but I think he's not used to wear-overs at all. And it does kind of like wrap around the back of it, like it comes the whole way back here. And then this side, I mean, I can barely even feel that side. So it's just a little bit awkward with the nose thingies here, but I might even have Phil take off those pads and see if it sinks down under my glasses a little bit better. But even with it up on my brow or across my forehead, that, like, I mean, I could get used to that if they're going to be so helpful, you know what I mean? The other way that I tried putting them this way to start, and it's certainly not, like, that's just going to slide off. That's not going to work. I do think it kind of has to be down under. Now, they were made to wear them like this. Because, like I said, it's people that don't need the prescription in this set. But I'm just trying to make it work with the lenses that I have in the meantime. Hey, Amy. So if you can see, I mean, it kind of is opposite of my hair, so you can see that that's like real light, and it does go to back here behind my ear as well to anchor it. And then the other side, and there will be for low vision people and blind people, there are these things called gestures, and it's basically things that you do on a screen with your fingers to, like, shortcuts to make things happen. And so, for example, on the Ray-Bans, if you swiped forward, it turned up the volume. So there's lots of those on here. I just don't know them yet. There's different tabbing, there's with the camera, and that light that turns on up here, if it's anything like the pair that I took back, it comes on to kind of indicate that you are taking a photo or a video. And I'm sure that will be updated eventually, but just privacy-wise and all of that. So what do you think? Which ones would you wear? Which ones do you think look better on me? Is there something I'm missing with how I should be wearing these with my other glasses? See, I don't know. I don't know if we can take these off, but I think, I mean, you need them on there for when you don't have other glasses on, but with them, I just think it kind of gets in the way. But, well, that's not too bad. And then I was talking to a friend of mine who recommended a place in Philly that works with people with vision loss, and they have like a super high-tech 3D printer. And so she was thinking that they could help me come up with something that I would be able to wear these over top. I think it will just be some trial and error to start, but there are 2 apps that I put on the phone, and then now that these are charged, I'll be able to pair the devices to each other, and go from there so that it will. These are like the highest end, quote unquote, smart glasses that are out there. They are actually designed for people with vision loss, whereas the other ones are not. But smart glasses is an understatement. I have been saying that these are genius. And I will be able to, in the other set, whichever other premium one I keep or change in for, I'll be able to continue getting new prescriptions for the lenses, but I won't ever need to get a different product for the computer part because it includes a subscription, which ours is already paid for the lifetime. So every time they update the technology, all I have to do is download it into the computer part of the glasses. So it's really spectacular, and something I'm really looking forward to is the unlimited space for facial recognition. Because if you don't know, I can't see faces. So unless I am very close to you, I pretty much see your hair, your body shape. I can hear your voice, that kind of thing. But it goes with central vision loss, and mine is going out into the peripheral. And it's been very quick. I know that doctors don't necessarily think that it's quick, but you know, I've only had a diagnosis for 2 years, and stuff is constantly changing and adding and all the things. And when I read at the very beginning that progressive vision loss was like constantly grieving, that clicked with me so much, because every time you're getting used to something, it changes again. Or I was just saying to a person with vision loss on the phone that it's really hard to decipher what's an emergency and what isn't, because, well, it's super duper rare, so most doctors even don't really know that much about it. But also, I mean, it's all weird symptoms, right? And there's new stuff cropping up all the time. So even though I know my body very well, it's still a conundrum sometimes. So we will be going out for more scans to Cleveland within the next couple weeks. My ophthalmologist is off this week, but as soon as they're back in the office, they have a list of times that work for us. So he is just amazing, such a class act, and I hope he's around at Coli for a long time to come. But he is one of the doctors who has given me his cell phone number and who responds even when he's out of the country or off. And he will always work to get us in when we're making the trip out, because it is 5 hours away and he knows that. So yeah, I usually try to stack my appointments whenever we're going in person rather than online, which can't really do vision stuff online, although he always will call me and we'll talk about it, and figure out whether I need to go out in person or not, which is so helpful. But some of the other practitioners I can see online, but when we're going out for a procedure, going out for eye doctor, I call other places and see if we can get in there too. Or we might go to Cleveland Sight Center and see, any activities that are going on, or we might check out the store. But I'm already setting up going in and sharing these glasses with doctors and sight centers and different things, because they're just not on people's radar yet, especially if they're not really in the vision loss community. So even if you are in a local club or something and you want to learn about accessibility or just assistive tech that's out there, I am happy to come in and share. So just shoot me a message and we'll get something set up. It's not going to be immediate, because I am going to need some time with these to figure them out, but I would love to be able to do that. So once I get these hooked up and paired with my phone and all the things, I will be back on to share a little bit about what they do. But like I said, the demo that I had was an hour long and I felt like I was just scratching the surface. They do so much. So thanks for hopping on, and I will keep you updated. Let me know let me know which ones you like best, if you would wear them, even if you're sighted, and what you hope to be able to see that they do, if there's some things that you know about just from listening to me talk, or things that you hope they do. I want to hear about it. And if I'm still running the super big Scentsy sale, that all the money that I make goes to pay for I've already paid off the glasses, but now I have to pay for the lenses, so there's still a chunk to go. And if you already love Scentsy, it's a win-win for you, right? So let me know and I will send you a link. Have a great weekend, guys. Try to stay warm, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.